Okay folks, so today we're going to be setting up the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 for the first time. I've just taken it out of the box. Now this comes in two varieties, this camera. It comes with the standard pack or with the creator combo. But since the camera is the same, this tutorial can be used regardless. So first things first, we're going to turn the screen and that should turn it on as it has, and greet us with the initial setup process, which it also has. Now, the other thing you are going to need, or two other things I should say, first off, a smartphone, such as this iPhone here, or an Android device where you can download the DJI Mimo app, a free app, which I've gone ahead and downloaded, and make sure you sign into that as well, so you'll be able to set up a free account there. And the other thing you'll want to need is an SD card. I don't have that at hand because it's currently in the camera I'm recording with, but I'll sort that out later. So let's select our language, and on the app page itself, we're just going to tap the device button on the top left. That will then search for the device. It's actually, as you can see, found the Osmo Pocket 3. So let's click connect. You will need to make sure that both Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are turned on your phone. Gives us a code at the bottom there. If we're happy that they match, click accept. And in order to activate the camera, we need to enable this option down at the bottom here on our phone. Then we can click activate, and it will just take a moment or two to register this on the internet. We then get the option if we want to enable DJI Care Refresh, which I'm going to skip for now, but I believe you have up to 48 hours if you change your mind. And next up, it wants me to complete a questionnaire, but I'm going to skip that as well. And we are done. The camera has been set up. It is connected now to the Mimo app, which gives us a number of additional features, and more importantly, it has been updated. This means we can now also update the firmware. So let's select join here. And yep, since I've only just taken this out of the box, surprise, surprise, there is indeed a firmware update. Of course, this will happen automatically for you. You don't need to do anything else while this is in progress, but just make sure you keep your camera turned on. And after about 3 minutes, the firmware update will complete, so we'll just select done here. And in terms of the actual setup, we are pretty much complete, so let's have a look at the camera itself. And at this point, there is no avoiding it. We do have to set up an SD card, and the slot for that is just on the side. So it looks like it goes in upside down here. We'll just click that into place. And so effectively, we can now record a video file. It is set to video record by default, 1080p 30, although this can record at up to 4K 120 frames per second if you want some real slow-mo shots in super high definition. But let's tap record. Okay, we'll just get this really interesting video here for 4 seconds, and we'll stop the recording. We can now swipe over from the left, and that will show us the last video that we recorded. Oh, and when the video is paused, if we swipe again, we can choose to favourite it with the heart button here, or we can delete it, which is, of course, what I'm going to do because it's a pointless video, but it just gives you an idea. We can also swipe over to the right in order to adjust some settings, and we can swipe down from the top for more settings, and swipe up from the bottom to adjust our resolution, which I am going to set to 4K, there's really no reason not to, and the frame rate that we want to record in. Right here, the maximum frame rate is 60, but if you wanted those slow-mo shots, then there is a slow motion recording option where 120 frames per second is possible. So folks, that is the initial setup for the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Thank you for watching. Have fun with the camera.